Hello YouTube, we got a 2006 350Z, little quick race car, kind of cute sports car here with a dent right there and a dent right there. Do you see those two? Let me focus in. There's one there. Beep, focus, zoom, boom. And then as we go back, there's another one there. You see it. And then let's look up at the top. You can hardly see that one up on the top. There's one right here. And then down here, we got, if we run my bag through it, there's one right there. So, we're gonna do these 4 dents on camera right now. I have not even checked access. I just stuck my thing in there. Let's get Samantha to hold the camera, and there it is right there on this side, you know. Okay. Now, let us see what we got. Make sure that obviously that the wedge is in front of the, wedge and guard is in front of the window. And I think that's too far for this tool. So grab orange. We're gonna take orange all the way down into there. It's gonna be about that far. Get myself some clearance. And actually try to move this a little bit because there we go. Okay. Now I do see that this is right by the brakes. So either I am down here or up here, and the brace is right there. So that's gonna mean, and it's very tight. That's gonna mean I'm gonna need to get a little skinnier tool like clutch. Get to the farthest edge on the front. I'm trying to sneak down above that brace. Hopefully I'm going to have the right bend on this tool to just kind of sneak in there. Let's see. Little piece of glue. Let's see if I can kind of scoot in there. I don't really want to. So, for trials, tribulations, with dent repair, we go to the big J. This one's going to go down, past the brace, just barely past the brace, and back up. Now the tip happens to be damn near in the center of that dent, right where I want it. Did I plan that? Yeah. But basically, when you get to know your tools really well, you'll know right where you need to place them, especially when you're on camera and trying to do it instantaneously and really nicely. So I hope you guys are seeing the dent. I'm actually on the center of it a little bit right now. I'm going to make some pretty nice pushes right through the middle here. And obviously this is a nice little sports car. We got to make it good. But what a tough dent to start off the recording with. It's probably a good thing to show some difficult ones. This one is by no means easy. I'm still working it. Do you still have an eye on it? Mm-hmm. Be sure you leave a comment. And if you like what you see, make sure you leave a like. That dent is almost out. I'd say it has a little sharp high spot to it, right where I had to crest it, because it's being a little bit ornery. But I'm going to crest it again. Now I'm going to grab my tapper And let's take a look. Before I pull this tool out, I'm going to just really slightly give this a couple of knocks. Just in that last little bit of a center. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little triangle there that we're going to get out with our last little attempt at pushes. Bring the tool right back up where I know I need it. And make a real nice soft push where I know I need it. Which is, like I say, it's being kind of ornery. Right in that one spot where I want to push is either an obstruction or the slipping point. When you put it's like putting a ball on a ball. When you put a tip to a tip, there's a slipping point where it's very difficult to hold it in place while you push. And that would probably be the key to paintless dent repair, is knowing how to stabilize that tip right there and push out and twist at the same time. So, for the wholesale dent that we got here, I'm going to try to take this tool out without breaking the car, which sometimes, you know, is a difficult task. So we got that one out pretty nice. Let's move on to this one. This is the second one. I'm hoping that my number one tool here will get right down into it.
I'm not seeing it.
You see it now?
No.
Do I need to move? Can you see it now?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can move the
No,
board.
I see it now. Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on it. I wouldn't say this one's easy, but as far as dents go, I have a very nice access and almost do that one blindfolded. There, that one's done. I mean, yeah, I run that line back and forth. This one has a little tug to it. Oops, I might honestly get a little bit of a Sharpie tool in there and make a fine little push at the end. But let's get these two out. We got one right here, which is kind of a fun one. Top edge of this 350Z has a series of braces in it. Hopefully we're not right on one again. Let's move the board, or the wedge and guard. Move the board, and jump right on this one. I'm going to kind of get the same angle that the dent is, and lucky for me, I'm right on it. Are you on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm just going to kind of baby it out because it is the most visible dent on the car. There's another one on the other side that's right in the same spot. It's a little larger, but it's not right by the handle. So this one, I'd have to say, is out. I'm gonna make one more little tiny push. I'm gonna actually move the board a little bit so I can see it a little bit finer, and make one more tiny push if I can find it. Oh, I think I see it. Was it up here? No, it wasn't.
Nope, it's gone.
It might have been, yeah, it might have been right here. So, the area that I'm working now is so minute, I don't think the camera would catch it. But now let's try to get this little guy, which we're gonna get an angle on it. I'd say almost off the ground, like that. And now see if we can get that angle. Obviously you can see it, but that's going to be right where I'm standing. So 4 dents, 1 video. Can we do it? Let's see. I'm going to take Sharpie on this one because I have the stability. I'm going to stand right where I need to stand. There we go. Now, does that help? You see it? Right there.
Oh yeah, now I can see it.
Okay. Honestly, my number one tool would be better. I'm going to grab it, switch it up, put this tool right down there. Getting it in sometimes on these tiny cars is a chore, but there we go, now we're in. And now that I can find where I'm at with this number one tool, I'm right on that crease. It looks like I'm not pushing in the right spot, but this crease has a funny feel to it, like it's right being held in by a brace. And it is, it's the lock mechanism on the car, or the handle opening mechanism. There's a brace right next to it. But that's okay. We will not be beaten by a simple piece of metal. And I got that dent out pretty nice. Let me give it a little tiny tap in the middle because I see a little hairline push that I made that kind of jumps out at me. I think once I tap it down, it's going to bring it into another half of a dent there. Almost a dent. Enough that I want to push this one more time. Maybe if this was a 1982 Toyota Corolla, no, but it happens to be a frontline car that they're going to have, and this one's basically the showroom special. So, that dent is out. I don't know if you caught that last little bit. It has a high tug to it.
Yeah.
Now, the high tug will actually come out without having to push anymore. So I'm just going to give it a tap or two. And the next video will be on the other side of the car. I sure appreciate you guys sticking around watching this episode of PDR training. If you like what you see, hit that like button. And once again, PDR, and I'm out. Peace.